Hello everyone. There is a lot of information that has been coming out for years, little by little, to help humanity to wake up. And there is another information that will come out with the EVS. Now, this information that I'm going to give you is already all over social media, and I will give you guys at least the list that I've been doing my own research, and I know that it's all over social media. Some people know about this information, or maybe a couple. Some others they don't. But this information that I'm gonna give you, it will trigger some of you, and just always take what resonates. So one of the things, and I know that is all over social media already, it's about the underground military bases, and what the cabal was doing with these underground military bases, with what purpose they were using these military bases. Another one is the human trafficking, what they were doing with human trafficking, the adrenochrome, what they were doing, especially with the babies, with the adrenochrome, and how they were getting this adrenochrome from the babies. This is gonna be on the EVS. They're gonna show everything, and some people, if they're not doing their research, they're not gonna like it. They're not gonna like what they're going to see with the EVS get activated. Now, another one is the organ harvesting, the satanic rituals, and how they were doing these satanic rituals with humans, and especially babies. This is gonna come out, and they're gonna show everything the way it is. The project, different projects like the project Looking Glass and the project Odin, etc. There's a lot of projects that these demonic entities were using against humanity. That is gonna come out as well. They will explain everything about the stargates and the portals. Now, with the stargates, there are stargates around the planet, many of them. I heard a lot of people, and based on my research, that they always mention 12 stargates or 12 important stargates. In my opinion, there are actually, and this is my own opinion, and actually I received a download about it. There are 13 important stargates. Now, the number 13 is a feminine, it's the divine feminine number. So I believe these 13 stargates are actually connected or in alignment with the planets and with the zodiac signs. Now, there's two stargates that right now everybody's talking about, the one in Iran and the one in Iraq. Now, the stargate in Iraq, this stargate is where the demonic entities were coming through our planet. That's why Iraq was always in war, because these demonic entities were keeping these people in fear and also with a low vibration. So that way they were using this stargate from Iraq to come through to our planet. Now, the stargate in Iran, it was actually used to keep information. They were hiding information, and I'm talking about it's like a Vatican. They were hiding a lot of information about humanity, about our planet, about a lot of different things. They were hiding all this information in those stargates in Iran. Now, they're gonna be talking about this. Our real history, and I'm talking about what we were learning in school. It was completely fake. It was not the truth. That's coming out, and they're gonna show that on the ABS as well. Now, another thing that they were going to show, and this is all over social media as well, about our planet, how these demonic entities divided from being kingdoms, because we used to be kingdoms, from kingdoms, how they split to continents, different states and different cities. So they divided the entire planet. We're gonna be hearing about religion, and these two are gonna trigger a lot of people. The religion is one of them, because these demonic entities plan everything. They were writing the Bible. They took from 777 books, just couple sentences from different books. They invented the majority of the information in the Bible, inverted and mixed with lies. And the stories about Jesus, Moses, Abraham, those stories and other ones, they were completely invented. I said this many times, including angels as well. There's one specific angel in the Bible that they mention a lot, and actually the Vatican always had that angel, like the most powerful one, which is Michael. That story of Michael, it was completely inverted. Okay, so this is gonna come out. Another one that is gonna trigger, and is about our history, is the story of Hitler. And I have to be bold on this one, because he was actually protecting Germany from the cabal. So he didn't want the cabal on his country. That's why they destroyed the entire Germany. So the story was completely inverted, and this story is coming out. Some people still in denial. This is gonna come out, and this is gonna trigger a lot of people. So another one, the solar flares. The solar flares are helping our bodies for the big solar. Their solar flares are preparing our bodies for the big solar flash. So they are helping to cleanse our system for the big solar flash. There's a lot of information about the med beds that's gonna come as well. They will explain better, and also with other advanced technologies. All this information is all over social media, and it's gonna come out as well with the ABS. Now, our God's code, who we are. I believe many of us are remembering who we are, but they will explain humanity, that we never die. We carry God's code in our DNA, and we were being poisoned for millions of years. So all this information is gonna come out as well. It's, like I said, it's coming out, but with the ABS, I believe the Alliance will explain a little bit better, because it's a lot of information. The spirituality as well, and I'm talking about the zodiac signs, the alignment of the planets, crystals, herbs, oracle, tarot. These are tools that they were given to us to help humanity, and like I said, they put it in the Bible. The cabal did it. They put it in the Bible. They as demonic tools, but it was because they didn't want us to fight against them. They didn't want us to know what they were doing, but they were using all these tools against us. About the alchemist as well. Some people call the alchemist witches, wizards, sorcerers. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. We have been the good ones, we have been fighting against these demonic entities, different dimensions, through astral traveling, especially, and I've been there, especially saving children. I used to, sometimes I still do it, saving children from underground military bases. I haven't done that for a while because the Alliance, I believe they still cleaning, but they actually cleaned the majority of these demonic entities, so our planet is basically clean right now. So, but this is gonna come out as well, and they're gonna be explaining our powers. And I'm talking about some people have the ability, we all have powers. Some people have the ability of telekinesis. Some others will be able to fly. Some people have the ability to levitate. Telepathy, we were supposed to be communicating through telepathy. This is gonna be on the EVS. All this information is gonna come out as well. And like I said, the Cabal was telling humanity that all this stuff like flying, telekinesis, all this was satanic, but they didn't want us to use this against them. All the experiments that they were doing, not only with animals but with humans, and I'm talking about werewolves and mermaids. There's a race of mermaids that it comes that is true. It's a race, but there are other mermaids that are actually experiments. This is gonna come out as well, and other experiments. There are thousands of them that they were doing. They're gonna be explaining about the astral traveling and remote viewing. We have the ability, every single human have the ability to do astral traveling. When you go to sleep, your soul never sleeps. So your soul, what it's doing is astral traveling. So you can go to different dimensions. You can do different timelines, dimension. You go to help. So many of us, we have been helping the Alliance to save children. So it depends of the person, but every single human can do astral traveling. Some people can do remote viewing, some others don't. They're gonna be explaining about the super soldiers, and the super soldiers were created by the Cabal to change an event in a specific timeline. Now, I'm not saying that these people were evil, it's just that the Cabal took them for their convenience. Okay, this is gonna come out as well. About the clones, we already know that it's all over social media. For the ones that they don't know, the majority of the children from Disney, Nickelodeon, they were actually clones. Some people don't believe, but they will see it when the EVS comes. About the Mandela effect, that's another one. The Mandela effect, the Cabal was using the Mandela effect against humanity because they were changing the timelines. And now the Alliance is using the Mandela effect but to take the traitors. So this is gonna come out as well. And the shape-shifting, these reptilians they shape-shift, but they were actually drinking the adrenochrome so that way nobody noticed the way they were nobody were able to, or no one were able to see what they were really were, like demons. They were drinking actually the adrenochrome to basically stop from shape shifting. So once the Alliance took that, that's why everybody, and I'm talking about a lot of people, are seeing them the way they are. The adrenochrome is, they were keeping them from aging, and also from shape shifting. So all this information, and I'm not talking about that this is all. There's more information. Like I said, we don't know everything, but at least the information that I gave you is actually all over social media. Some people know about this, some others they don't, but this is gonna come out as well with other information with the EBS when the EBS comes. So I just wanted to share this with you, and just be prepared. I'm not scaring no one. If you guys are doing research, then you should know already, but for the ones that they don't care, this is gonna be really hard for them, but it is what it is. And we've been talking for years about this, so I just wanted to share this information with you guys, and love and life for everyone.